Chubbs here, and Chubbs' owner Dom. So what I'm going to do is just ask Dom a few questions about Chubbs, how she got him and his behaviour. And then if you guys have any questions afterwards, feel free to ask. We can bring the microphone over to you, or you can come and chat to Chubbs himself. So how did your journey with Chubbs start?
Well, Mr. Chubbs came from South Australia, so he had to be flown over, which was, I think, a little bit traumatic for him. When we picked him up, he was not coming out of like the crate, but then as soon as we put him in the car, he was like our son. Like he just like clinged on to me, was holding on to my top, like sucking on it, and then ever since he's been our big little man.
How old is Chubbs?
He is almost 2 now.
Yeah. So he's still basically a baby.
He's still a baby. He's got an itch. Yeah, he's 2 in June. Yeah.
Do you have a big yard for him?
We have a courtyard, so St. Bernard's are actually on the lazier side. He sleeps for a majority of the day, which is really good, and then he gets like one big walk in the morning and then he's done. Yeah.
And in terms of fur, I mean, he is huge.
Yes, there's a lot. There's a lot of fur. He's constantly molting all throughout the year, but there are like certain times of the year where it's worse. I think it's called like blowing your coat or something. So he does that, I think, twice a year, and it is everywhere. It's in my eyes, it's in my mouth, it's in all of our food, everything.
Has the refresh been a bit of a game changer then?
Amazing. It's the only brush that actually gets the hair out. I mean, the other brushes are fine, but this is like a proper de-shedding. So it's been really good.
And it's easy to use as well.
So easy. It's just, yeah, it's a normal, it's like using a normal brush. So, and he likes it. It's good because he likes being scratched, see? So when he gets a nice brush, he loves it.
So what was he like as a puppy?
He was very stubborn, like his mum. He hated going for walks, so we would have to carry him, and then obviously it got to a point where that was not feasible. And he just, like, every time we would try and go for a walk, people would cross the road to come and pat him because he was so handsome. But he was a good boy. He's still kind of a puppy, I guess. He's a year and a half, so he's not out of the puppy phase just yet. He's still stubborn.
Probably the most challenging thing about owning a dog this size, a St. Bernard?
It's not really the size, I think, that has been a challenge. It's more the grooming. So the drool, as you can all see, he has his drool bib on. The drool, the hair, that's nice for him. The drool, the hair, and then just like if he walks in like mud, his paws are so big that he brings it into the house. So it's probably just like the cleaning.
Maintenance
has been the biggest challenge.
Well, hopefully you can find one of those paw cleaners or something at this event.
Yeah.
There seems some innovative products available.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the grooming routine for Chubbs generally?
So we try to brush him like every couple of days, and then just at home with the refresh, or just like I'm constantly doing this with him. And then every 2 months he goes to a proper groomer to get his like nails clipped and his ears cleaned out and everything. But I mean, he's a very high maintenance grooming dog, so you have to be on it all the time.
Yes. Yeah. With dogs Chubbs size and fur type, we do recommend taking him to a professional groomer occasionally, like Dom does. The refresh tool is great for maintenance in between that, but yeah, they definitely need to be professionally groomed. So do you have any special stories or anything in particular about Chubbs that comes to mind?
Well, there are a lot of stories about Mr. Chubbs. I think he's such a beautiful boy. Like in terms of his looks, he's so handsome that, as I was saying, people will cross the road to come and pat him. He loves to stick his head out of the window in the car. And his head is the size of the car window. So people are always laughing. I see people pointing at him all the time.
Bit of a crash hazard.
Yeah, it literally is.
anyone who'd like to go follow
It is Chubbs the Saint with two B's. So
If you want to see gorgeous selfies of Chubbs,
lots of
him out and about.
lots of like drool selfies or different bibs that he wears. He's not a very active dog, so it's mainly him just snoozing or chilling.
He's gorgeous. So we'll go to the crowd. Thank you all for sitting down. Does anyone have any questions in particular? Put your hand up. You do?
Do you think he'll grow any bigger?
Yes, so he at the moment is around 70 kilos, but when he is fully grown, he is meant to be at 90 kilos. So he still has about 20 to go. I think he's grown the most in like the height, but now he's going to get round.
Any other questions?
How do you deal with the drool?
Just patience. Like you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. So you just kind of go with it. Like at the start I was like, oh my god, trying to wipe everything, but now it's just you'd be cleaning all day every day if you tried to clean him up. So just patience. I guess it's like having a kid. Maybe, I don't know.
So I have one last question for you. Would you mind showing us how the refresh works on
Yeah,
Chubbs?
absolutely. Chubby. Chubbs. Thank you. Thank you. So the one I have at home is a little bit wider, but it's pretty easy. You literally use it like a normal brush. Oh, good boy, handsome. And you can see just from that one brush, there's already so much hair coming out. But you can tilt it, get the hair out. Are you going to sit for me? He's not going to sit. He's too stubborn. Can you sit so everyone can see you? Anyway, it's like using a normal hairbrush. Pretty self-explanatory. Here you go.
Thank you, Dom.
Here's a clump of hair for you. Keep that.
We'll dispose of this responsibly.
Okay, good.
So anyone who has a dog that has a shedding issue, we do have refresh brushes for long hairs like Chubb and for short, medium haired dogs as well. So does anyone here have one of those ruffles? Should have been on your seat. You do. So I'm going to announce the winner, and it is number 8. Who has number 8? Stand just over there and you can choose a refresh of your choosing. If you have an animal of any type,